Welcome to Capital BlueCross BrainBusters. At Capital BlueCross, we encourage high academic achievement because healthy minds help contribute to a prosperous community. As the region's leading health insurer, we are proud to celebrate the accomplishments of the Susquehanna Valley's leading schools and top students. Thanks for tuning in for the show, and good luck, teams.
From the studio of WGAL-8, teams of the best and brightest students from Susquehanna Valley High Schools go head-to-head in a battle of wits. It's Capital BlueCross BrainBusters. Now, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Capital BlueCross BrainBusters. I can't wait to put our two returning teams to work. We welcome back Middletown and Lancaster Country Day. Who's going to return for a third appearance? We're going to start finding out right now with today's opening round. 10-point questions, one big brain buster thanks to our friends of Pizza Hut. Pick up your signaling buttons and use them frequently beginning now. Mathematically, it's a rectangular array of numbers or algebraic quantities. Cinematically, Jonathan?
Matrix.
Matrix, of course, it's the 1999 cyber adventures of Keanu Reeves. Hannibal was a general in the Second Punic War. In what war was his father, Hamilcar Barca, a general? Ellen?
First Punic War?
Correct. Well done. It's approximately the mass of 1 liter of water. What is this unit of mass in the metric system? Jonathan?
The gram.
Pardon me?
The gram.
No, sorry, that's not correct. Middletown? Caitlin?
Kilogram?
Kilogram is correct, yes. Astronomy is the study of stars. What does gastronomy study? Nate?
Cooking.
No, sorry. Sorry. Middletown? Corey?
Food.
Food or eating, not specifically cooking, yes. He is traditionally regarded as the father of medicine. What Greek physician's name is associated with, Jonathan?
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates is associated with the medical profession's oath. They expected to find only a single mountain range about the size of Blue Ridge between themselves and the Pacific. The Rockies came as a big surprise. Who were these explorers? Caitlin?
Lewis and Clark.
They are the ones, yes. She was the second wife of Jacob and the mother of Joseph and Benjamin. Who was she? Zach?
Rebecca?
No, sorry, that's incorrect. Lancaster Country Day. Ellen?
Leah.
No, it was Rachel is the correct answer. In 2008, Madonna, the Dave Clark Five, Leonard Cohen, John Mellencamp, and the Ventures entered the Hall of Fame. Nate?
Cleveland?
No, sorry, incorrect. Middletown, what is this Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio? Robert?
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is correct for 10 points. And now it's time for the Big Brain Buster, brought to you by Pizza Hut. Make it a big night in and order the Big Night In deal from Pizza Hut. At a constant temperature, the volume of a gas is inversely proportional to the pressure. Whose law is this? Zach?
Boyle's?
Boyle's Law, yes. Congratulations, Middletown. In 1872, Congress set aside 2 million acres of land to create the first U.S. national park. What park is famous for its, Nate?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is famous for its Old Faithful geyser. Whoops, in 1999, the U.S. Post Office printed 100 million stamps with words Grand Canyon, Colorado. In what state is the Grand Canyon actually located, Zach?
Arizona.
Arizona is correct. The holiday classic A Christmas Carol includes the pitiful yet perky character of Tiny Tim. Can you clear that, please? What is Tiny Tim's last name? Jonathan?
Cratchit.
Cratchit is absolutely correct. Yes, it's a percussion instrument. It's a string instrument. Two kinds of instrument in one. Jonathan again.
Piano.
Piano is the orchestral instrument played by striking steel strings with felt hammers. The Greeks defined it as that which has no part. Today, many geometries leave it undefined and undefinable. What is this elementary element of geometry? We stumped you on the point. Sorry, Ellen, it wasn't in time. Article 9 of its U.S. imposed Constitution, the so-called Peace Clause, renounces the right to use force in its foreign policy. What country is this? Nate?
Cuba?
No, sorry. Middletown? Corey?
Switzerland?
No, it's Japan is the correct answer. Well, that sound takes us to the end of the round and to our first break. It gives everyone a chance to relax for a bit. We'll be back with more challenging questions and answers right after this short break.
Good afternoon. I'm Patrick Cruz, principal of Middletown Area High School, and we're excited to be at BrainBusters. Career development is a priority for all students in the Middletown Area School District, beginning in kindergarten, by providing opportunities for field trips, classroom speakers, shadowing, and internships. All students can crystallize their career choices upon leaving high school. Our goal is to help our students become innovative, lifelong learners in the 21st century global economy. And now back to the game.
Thanks very much. Our match continues, and it's always a pleasure to have you staying with us. Now, the 4 people that we have met so far from each team would not be here without some very important people. So let's take a moment to meet some of them. First, over at Middletown, we have the team's coach, and it's Mrs. Janet Zieger, and you are an emotional support teacher. Now, this is the second time that Middletown has appeared on our program in the season, but this is the first time that they've advanced to round 2.
Yes,
Did
we're
the
very
school rally behind you in the excitement?
Oh, definitely. Yes, Mr. Ruse has made lots of announcements, and teachers have watched the first round, and students are excited, so yes.
It's very exciting to hear that
Very.
academics is supported in Middletown. Well, great to have you here. Thanks for bringing back your team for
Thank
more.
you.
Appreciate it. And now moving on to Lancaster Country Day, we have the team's alternate, Andrew Berkowitz. Now, Andrew, people that know me know that I have a true fondness for foreign language, especially Espanol, Spanish. And you seem to be on the same path as I.
Yes.
And you visited a foreign country.
Yes, this past summer I went to Panama to live with the host family for 1 month, and it was a remarkable experience.
So you really immersed yourself in the language.
Yes, absolutely. I had one mother and 2 kids that helped me a lot with the Spanish, and it was great.
Well, it's great to have you here. Mucho gusto, senor. And now moving on to Dr. Jeremy Williams, and you're a physics teacher over at Lancaster Country Day. Now, this is the first time that Lancaster Country Day has graced Studio A and been part of our show. Did your school get excited about our show and seeing the team participate?
There wasn't a riot, but it was running fairly close at one point.
And people did see it, and everybody watched the show?
Yes. We had a viewing in the auditorium in the theater, and when the team came on, it was the applause went through the roof.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming back. Thanks for bringing your team back. And now let's put them to work once again with today's one-on-one rapid fire. Corey Whitmer is a junior over in Middletown, and it's great to have you back. You did very well in the last game, and obviously we learned that you're quite a reader, but now I'm learning that you're a published writer.
Oh, yeah. I was published in New Moon magazine for girls. I wrote a nonfiction article about a club I was in middle school called Club Ophelia. It's really great.
Well, what a great honor to be published. Is this something that you might pursue in the future?
Yeah, right now I'm actually thinking about journalism, and I'd really like to be able to write a book at some point.
Well, it's great to have you here, Corey. Thanks for coming back, and now saying hello to Jonathan Rajaseelan. And you are a sophomore over at Lancaster Country Day, and you're quite the piano player, I understand.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing piano?
11, 12 years now.
Now you accompany soloists?
Yes, I accompany soloists, I accompany the school choir, and then lots of solo things as well.
Well,
Yes.
great. Good for them to have you as part of their team.
Thanks.
And I hope you do well for your team and yours, Corey, for yours as we put you two one-on-one. Good luck to both of you. On February 5th, 2008, 24 states held presidential primaries or caucuses with more than half of all pledged Democratic delegates at stake. Jonathan.
Super Tuesday?
Super Tuesday is that very busy day, yes. Doug Engelbart invented it in 1969. In 1984, it became standard equipment on Apple Macintosh computers. What is this device that revolutionized personal computing? We've all come familiar, of course, with the mouse. And finally, they were Spanish explorers, soldiers, and mercenaries who destroyed the native civilizations of the Americas. Corey.
Conquistadors?
The conquistadores, yes, and that's in the 16th century. Well done, 80 to 70.